In this video, I'm going to show you how you can make money online by starting a drop servicing online business reselling Facebook ads management. And we're gonna do that with 3 tools. Firstly, it is gonna be Grok. Secondly, it's going to be Facebook ads library. And thirdly, it's going to be Fiverr. For the step 1, you want to register a Grok.com account and type in this exact prompt. As your second step, you want to actually go to facebook.com/ads/library. Here, choose United States and choose all ads. And here you want to type in the niche that you're gonna be doing this in. In my case, for this video, I'm going to choose beauty salons. You're going to click on that and search. So once you search that, you'll see 8,700 results that Facebook Ads Library gives you for this month, launched this month. As you can see, these are all active ads. What is very interesting, I'm going to show you in the next few minutes how we can make money online from these exact small local businesses in the US. And it's gonna be a recurring drop servicing niche. But before we do that, I wanna first of all talk about what is the actual business model, how it works, and what we're gonna do in this strategy. So first of all, for your step 3, you wanna go to Fiverr.com and type in Facebook ads. Once you search that, you're going to see over 32,000 results for different suppliers offering to manage your Facebook ads. But instead of you buying for yourself, you can actually offer this service to people and small businesses in the United States, in the United Kingdom, in Canada, in Australia. Put a margin and make money that way. This is a recurring niche. So for example, once you actually search that, you can find different kind of businesses. This one caught my eye, Sarah. When you click on this listing, as you can see, it includes campaign audit, target audience research, ad creation for ads, okay? Campaign setup, ads analytical report for 30 days for $500. And there's gonna be a lot of other people as well that you can find on here. It doesn't have to be this particular seller, but you got the idea. We're gonna be reselling Facebook ads management to these businesses. So once you search that, you're going to see 8,700 results, okay, of ads launched in this month. This is absolutely crazy. This is why this strategy is so good. 16 hours ago, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours. These ads are so recent. That's why this strategy works really, really well. So what you're essentially looking at is these businesses are currently started running Facebook ads. How can we help them? Very simply, these are local businesses in the United States in this niche of beauty salons. If you don't like this niche, okay, you can search anything you want. Real estate agent, lawyer, accountant, plumber, electrician, home improvement, roofing, whatever you want. Type of local businesses in the US, and you're gonna find a lot of other people in these kind of niches, okay? Now, what you wanna do is you wanna go over some of these listings, right? And you wanna find businesses that basically are running Facebook ads, but they don't have amazing ads, and you could help them to basically improve those ads, you know, by outsourcing the ads management to freelancers on Fiverr, putting a margin, and that way you can ensure a profit on a monthly basis. Because typically these kind of things, right, they run on a monthly basis because these people want to run these ads for a long time. So let's look at this one. It's a very, very simple ad with just a photo and some text that you can't really read. For now, I can already see a few potential leads, okay? Now, if we go even further, let's look at some more examples. So let's open this one as well. If we go down, let's look at this one as well. So this should be enough to get the first few leads. Sometimes you're gonna get results like this. For some reason, this is not in the United States, so I'm not sure why it's advertising there. So we just close that. We're gonna find local businesses in the US, on the US land that we're going to be targeting. So let's look at this one. So this is really good. So the ad that I was just looking at is from this company, Refresh Salon, okay? So what we essentially can do is we can see that they're in South Carolina. Okay, we've got a phone number, we've got an email. This is amazing. So as your next step, you wanna create a leads list like this on Google Sheets, okay? So you're gonna copy the email there. Don't worry about the website. All you really need here is you need the URL of the page, okay? So copy that in. And here for the name, if you actually have a name, if you can find a business owner's name, because this may be the business owner, maybe not, who knows. It's very difficult to find out who the business owner is and what her or his name is. So we are going to leave that blank. Let's now look at this kind of example. Very interesting as well, because although it has quite a lot more likes on here, but still I can see it's a small business because it's actually running a Gmail account on there. So we're for sure going to target this business. They don't even seem to have a website, so that's potentially a very good lead, okay? And let's try and look for the name of the person. No, we can't see the name of the person, okay? They seem to be focusing on here, and these are all the, all the services they provide. Now, if we actually check out this one, this looks slightly different in a way that we don't see an email, okay? So we can go to their website and potentially we're going to find the email there. So hopefully it's going to be there. So let's actually open up the email, the website. Yeah, the email is actually there. So all we gotta do, right, is we gotta just copy that over, right? And we're going to go back into here, copy it over. Now, the name of the person. So let's see if we can identify the name of the person. So let's click on the about, master hairstylist and owner of Sparks Beauty. Okay. So yeah, that's her name. This is really a really amazing Sarah. This is actually really interesting coincidence. Okay. Because the ads person on here that I'm thinking would be a good idea for you guys to potentially use. Again, I haven't used her. It's just a listing that really stood out to my eye, the trained eye on Fiverr, right? Is also called Sarah. Very, very interesting coincidence, actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to type this name over here. Let's check out the final option as well. So this business is in Ohio, okay, focusing on nails. As you can see, we also got an email and it's a Gmail account. Can you find businesses like that given to you literally on a silver platter? All you got to do is really just go after these businesses. This is just absolutely incredible. Now, what we want to do as well is we obviously want to copy the listing URL. So we do that, and then we don't really see the name of this person, okay? We can also see the website. So let's quickly go there in case we can find the owner's name. So no, we don't really see that, okay? We don't really see that, so we just leave it, okay? Unless there is a name there, but no. Typically, it's gonna be hard to find an owner's name, but as you saw, guys, here we found the Sarah's name. So, this can definitely be a good strategy. Every time, if you can spend just a couple of seconds finding owner's name, you'll increase your chances of, landing a client by literally 10 times. I'm telling you, 100 emails like that will be equivalent to 1,000 emails that are without a name. 100%. I'm telling you that. Okay, so I just showed you how we're going to get these leads. Now, the next important part is if you actually want to get clients and make money online with this strategy, you're gonna have to get a lot more leads. It's not enough to find 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 leads to start emailing people and get clients. Honestly, you need a lot more. So if you get 100 leads, 200 leads, 300 leads, 400, 500 leads, you're going to get into the territory where you're going to start getting replies. You're going to start getting people interested. By the way, if you've been watching my latest videos, as you can see, most of them are about making money with drop servicing. But those of you who've been actually involved for a long time, watch a lot of my older videos, you would know that I've also made a lot of money with a business model called drop shipping. Dropshipping is where you resell other people's products instead of other people's services. And an amazing platform for you to do that is called Doba. Using this platform, you can integrate a lot of different marketplaces like TikTok Shop, like Temu, and you have a lot of profitable products that are pre-vetted on Doba. This platform was actually founded back in 2002. Everybody knows dropshipping more or less who are into online businesses. But do you know Doba dropshipping? The difference here is actually really big. So the coolest part about this platform is you can basically connect different storefronts, right, and import products into Doba. Like I said, they have a lot of products, over 700,000 products are in this platform, which is absolutely amazing. The other cool part is, when people think about dropshipping, they typically think about oh, I'm shipping from China, it's gonna take a long time. But on this platform, there is a lot of sellers in the US with US warehouses. So shipping within the US is 2 to 5 days for a lot of products on this platform. So you can actually do US drop shipping from US suppliers to US consumers and make money online that way, which is amazing. They have over 1,000 suppliers on this platform that are pre-vetted. And another USP on Doba is that it gives you top ranking lists, top seller lists that you can find products that are currently selling really well. Plus you have TikTok shop selections as well, products that are currently selling well on TikTok. But the coolest part as well is it actually manages the entire process for you. So what you can essentially do is you can basically import inventory from other platforms. You can sync it. You can do automated order management. Also, Doba makes the entire process seamless. So as you can see, you can find or import products into your online store. Customers buy your products from your online store. Orders go directly to suppliers, and suppliers ship products directly to your buyers. You keep the profits from the retail prices. That's how dropshipping works with Doba. It's a lot simpler. So once you actually create an account with Doba, you can actually, like I said, import a lot of the stuff and connect a lot of different systems like Shopify, eBay, TikTok Shop, which is new. As you can see, it's amazing. TikTok Shop right now has a huge potential where you can sell directly on TikTok. You've got BigCommerce, you've got Wix, you've got Temu, Amazon, WooCommerce, Square, Walmart, all of these platforms, and these ones, Shopify, eBay, TikTok Shop, and BigCommerce and Wix, you can even connect it with just one click and list products, which is absolutely incredible. By the way, Doba has also very, very good YouTube channel. As you can see, 30K subs there, 300 videos talking about how to set up dropshipping stores with Doba and how to make money online with Doba. They have amazing reviews as well, 4.5 stars. So if you want to give Doba dropshipping platform a try, head down to the description of my video, join using my link. Let's get back to the video. Now we should go back to Grok, okay, and look into all the important parts of this business model. Step one, according to Grok, it's understanding the business model. We already spoke that this seller can manage the ads for your potential clients at $500 a month, okay? And Grok is saying quite a similar thing, so that you should pay the freelancer about $400 to $600 to do it, okay? And then you should charge about $1,000 a month for running those ads. So exactly spot on our numbers on here. So the listing that I showed you also really corresponds well with what Grok chatbot is saying as well. So for the step two, according to Grok, is we need to choose a niche, okay? So specifically on here, on the Facebook ads library, for this video, I'm saying let's focus on beauty salon niche. Like I said, okay, small types of businesses that are really scattered and that are not so good at online marketing, Facebook ads and stuff like this. But there is a lot of other industries that you can target. E-com, real estate, fitness coaches, local businesses, dentists, restaurants, etc., etc. Moving on to step 3 by Grok AI chatbot, and it is setting up your business foundation. So there is these 4 things that are really, really important, but some of these have more importance, other things have less importance. Now, for the pricing, I already spoke a little bit about how you could resell this, right? So what is really good here is that at $1,000, right, you can basically more or less make about $500. So it's nice and easy for you. If you're a beginner in drop servicing of running Facebook ads, you can really understand how to do this because the numbers are really round. So your client is paying you $1,000, you're paying $500 on Fiverr, you're pocketing about $500. After the fees is going to be $480 or $470, something like that. The other important part is most of these sellers, they don't actually include the ad cost. Your clients are going to have to add their debit or credit card to bill for the ads. Okay, that's a separate charge that has nothing to do with the management, okay, of this package. So you're essentially looking for clients, right, who can basically pay about $2,000. That includes the management, and that includes $1,000 of running off those ads. The way you sell it, It can be that it's $1,000 for you to manage, to optimize, to do reporting and stuff like this. And this $1,000 is a completely separate thing. It has nothing to do with you, and it is billing their card. Okay, it has nothing to do with you. That's why your charge is $1,000 a month. Okay, you don't want to bundle it and sell it as one package, because then it will look like you're taking a lot more money. And now moving on to step 4, according to Grok AI chatbot, is find reliable freelancers. Because you'll be outsourcing the ads management, quality matters a lot. Because, at some point, right, let's just say you partner up with Sarah, right? At the end of the month, your client, let's just say this page or this page, right, is going to ask you, okay, so can you send me a report of how many leads we got, right? How many leads came specifically from the ads that you run, okay? And is it better than what we were doing before you joined, before we started paying you this $1,000? So the only thing in ads that really matters is, are we basically getting more leads and getting better results than what they've had before they started paying you this $1,000? Obviously, they don't have to put in the work anymore, because, setting up these ads, managing these ads, optimizing these ads, there's a little bit of time. Sometimes the business owner will actually do this, okay? So they will be playing around with these ads, right? Sometimes they have an agency, sometimes they do it themselves, okay? But it is time and money that they don't have to spend anymore if they're working with you. And by the way, if you're going to use Fiverr for this listing or any other listing on Fiverr, go to the description of my video, register an account with my link, and at the checkout, when buying anything, you type in TomZotaris10. It's going to give you 10% off. For this kind of listing, you would get $50 discount, increasing your profit. Also, it will help me a little bit as well. Now, step 5, according to Grok AI chatbot, create a simple workflow. This is really important. You need to think about how you're going to receive payments from your clients. Typically, I say that for the management of ads, your client essentially needs to pay at least 50% upfront and 50% at the end of the month, or ideally 100% upfront, and then you manage the service. Another important part is you don't want to add any of your cards on the Facebook Ads Manager. Instead, you may want to ask your clients, once you agree on the price and everything, that in the Meta Ads Manager, your client is going to add your email as an admin. So this is how you do this, okay? Add someone to your ad account. So this is the person who is the owner of these pages, right? He can do this. So they basically need to add you as an admin on their page so you can basically run ads. They have to add their card to so they would be billed on Facebook. Most of these people are obviously running ads already, right? So they understand this, right? They're running these ads, it's already charging their card. But the bigger problem is when people start helping somebody out, right, running ads, and then asking for a payment at the end of the month. This is not good. Now, what is really important is you gotta understand what are their goals, what they're actually trying to do, what is their budget, and the assets, images, websites, links, and stuff like that. This is basically to look into their ads right now and also ask them, okay, what is your goal? Let's actually go into one of these that we are specifically looking at. So it's this one, for example, right? So when you click on see ad details, you can see what they're promoting. They're looking for clients to do this, okay? That's why they even hashtagging it and stuff like that, okay? And you can call them. So they want to promote a phone call action where your client is going to phone them up, right? A potential client is going to phone them up and book on the phone. That's their goal. Now, pass that info to the freelancer, okay? And then with that in mind, your freelancer is able to create those ads. Also, what's very, very important is that you gotta understand that most of the time, your clients will want to add you as ad account advertiser, not the admin, because you can remove them as the admin and stuff like that. So typically, this is what they will want to do. But also, you gotta remember that you have a freelancer as well who's actually fulfilling this work. So they have to add this email as well of your freelancer, okay? Which is typically not a problem, okay? I've done this before with clients, and I just explained that, look, I've got an agency, there's 2 of us working, okay, and this is just basically my team member. Now, final thing is review the freelancer's work, tweak if needed, and deliver the clients under your brand. This is very, very important that you got to review the freelancer's work. You know, the reports that your freelancer is going to give you, the ads analytical reports, it's up to you to discuss with your freelancer. Is it going to be weekly? Is it going to be bi-weekly or monthly? But that report, first of all, is for you to understand what is happening. Are we getting better results, worse results? Is these ads working? Do we need to optimize something? Whatever, right? And then, of course, there are for the client as well, but also for you, so you can control the process and understand what is actually happening. Finally, step 6, which is the most important thing, is how to actually get clients. There's a lot of ways how you can do that: cold outreach, emails, DMs, Facebook groups, run Facebook ads. You can run it on Facebook as well, that you run Facebook ads. You know, some people are getting clients that way. But for the purposes of this video, as usual, we're going to focus on email marketing. We already got several leads and I showed you how to find them. So I'm going to show you now as well the message and everything that we're going to message to those people. Let's now move over to actually offering this service. So what I want to do, actually, I want to start with this lead. So as your final step, you want to open Gmail. If you're new to my channel, if you're new to email marketing and stuff like that, set up a brand new Gmail. Don't use the same for college, studies, work, personal one, because once you start emailing a lot of people, these Gmails can get suspended. They don't particularly like that, even though it's not prohibited. Okay, in the subject, because we know the name of this person, we're going to do, hey, Sarah, which is going to be very, very good subject, okay? And here, write something like this and click enter. As usual, I want to make it about 2 times shorter, so click enter. It's not bad, but let me rephrase it as usual. So I'm going to copy it over here and I'm going to work on it now. So this is the final version that I just rewrote myself. Hey Sarah, are your Facebook ads bringing in clients? I manage ads for beauty salons and can fill your schedule fast. Reply yes for a quick chat, Tom. So I think it's really good now. Let's send this email and let's see how it actually looks like. It looks absolutely very, very good. So this is the message that I want you to actually use for this niche. So what do you think about the message? If you like it, drop a comment under the video. If one of these clients reply to you, as I said, you're going to use freelancer like this, get the money from your client first, at least the 500, before you buy anything here. You don't want to pay anything upfront. So if you want to learn more about drop servicing, I actually got a ton of videos, over 100 videos on drop servicing on my channel. You may want to watch the most popular 10 videos, okay? The most watched 10 videos, and also the newest 10 videos. You're going to learn a lot about drop servicing. And finally, if you're new to drop servicing, this is the first video you've seen, or maybe you've been watching my videos for a long time. If you actually want to make money like a lot of these guys are making, I actually got a 3 months drop servicing membership. In one of these corners, there's going to be an email how you can apply, where I will help you personally, one-on-one, over video calls, how to do drop servicing, how to make money with drop servicing, which niche to choose, which strategies are working right now, etc., etc. If you want to apply, like I said, drop me an email and we can chat about it. Thanks for watching this video. Drop a like, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to see you in the next video.